Good evening, CPUBS fans. We are here tonight with Week 9 of our regular season play. I have been messing this up all week. And joining me on the desk tonight, we have Becca.
Hello.
And Danny. Alright, the stream should be going up on your guys' end. I should be recording on mine, so we should be all ready to go ahead and get this underway. So, a quick recap, because I know it has been a little while. We have been on a hiatus through Thanksgiving. Last week was our last round of in-conference play for the regular season. And our standings are currently the following. My Woopers are sitting atop the standings with a 7-1 record. Below that are Danny and the Cleavers and Liza and the Lattes at a respectable record of 5-3. Underneath that, Kevin and the Sand Dragons at 4-4, as well as Logan and the Marauders. They have had quite the fall from grace in the last couple weeks. Under that, the Myrmidons with Xander at 5-3, and then fighting to keep their heads above water, Willow and the Tea Time and Becca and the Awkward Squad. Now, as we are going into tonight, here is what is up for grabs. Players are going to be fighting to lock in playoff slots. Oh, hello, Kevin.
Hi, I just saw the message. I just got back from dinner.
Perfect timing. So, we're just going through what standings are looking like right now. As of the moment, I believe the only team that has a guaranteed playoff appearance... no. The Woopers, the Lattes, and the Cleavers, I believe, are at least confirmed for playoffs at this point. Standings are still not determined yet, but no one has been fully eliminated yet. But for our bottom few teams, everything is going to need to go right for these last 2 weeks. Here is our matchups. First up, I think we'll start with the one that has the most of our audience in here. Kevin and Becca, you guys are going to be playing against each other. This will be your first matchup of the season, your only one. I will be playing against the Tea Time. Danny, you are matched up against the Myrmidons, and the match to watch for tonight, because I think it has the most bearing on standings, is going to be the Lattes versus the Marauders. So, ladies and gentlemen, how are you guys feeling about your seasons thus far?
I'm feeling pretty good. But, we've had a stressful last few weeks. But, honestly, I think things are kind of looking up.
Alright. Kevin, what about you?
Disappointing, a little too much back and forth for my liking, but I am hoping to right ship and get myself a spot in the finale. Sorry, Becca, I have to destroy you now.
Alright, some fighting words.
We're just excited to be here.
Also, hi, it's been a long time.
Hi.
Alright.
No, the Awkward Squad's just happy to be here.
Alright, well,
That's all that matters.
Having fun.
Looking at tonight's lineup, I think this is definitely one of the strongest lineups that the Awkward Squad has put forth yet. So I'm going to be very excited to see how that pans out.
As it might be.
Alright, so let's go ahead and get this right underway. As stated, we're going to start with the the most significant matchup in terms of our audience. So we will be starting with the Sand Dragons and the Awkward Squad first. Now, we are beginning with two of the heaviest hitters on both of these franchises. A matchup of Ganondorf versus Terry. So, two of the hardest hitters on both of these lineups. Definitely a matchup I am excited to see how this ends up panning out.
As am I. Ganon's been a powerhouse for the team, and honestly, looking through the rosters, I honestly had already suspected Terry would be in the lineup. So this is the only one where I'm not 100% sure who's gonna win with this one. Also, I do not hear the stream at all.
Yeah, me neither. But you know, it's fine, right?
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, the decision we ended up coming to was that we had an issue of it was either sound or frame rate. So I think we are probably gonna stick with frame rate at this point. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
Absolutely.
you know, that's fair.
Alright. Alright, let's get this underway without any further ados. I have no more of them to give.
Come on,
Right, now-
Ganon, let's do this.
Gerudo Valley has definitely been a bit of a wild card of a stadium. These walk-off stages just have so much potential for nonsense to happen. Ganondorf starting with some incredibly powerful hits, landing that Warlock punch. Terry has taken a ton of damage already,
Oh,
but on this stage,
Oh, so close.
you are always just
Oh, too
one
soon,
hit
Ganon.
away from getting knocked out of there. Now, Terry does have his Go Sauce all ready to go, and hey, on a stage like this, a flat stage with really no air game, Terry can really go off. And there we go
Yes.
already, seeing the turn of the walk-off coming out. Terry is so dangerous on a stage like this.
yeah.
Ganon, please.
There
There we
Ganondorf
go.
retaliates. This is going to be
There
a
we go.
very, very volatile matchup.
Get off that platform. Get off that platform. Okay. Don't want to repeat with Isabel.
That down smash from Ganondorf really is not necessarily working out as well as he would like. It just ends up sending the opponent flying in the wrong direction.
Oh, we got the smash ball.
Yeah, this is our first Smash Ball of Week 9. Let's see who gets it. Both of these fighters have the potential to be extremely deadly on this stage.
Do it.
Ganondorf has
Come on.
it.
Come on!
Yeah,
Yes!
pretty easy kill confirm with that one. Really nowhere for Terry to run.
Alright, come on. My bearded dragon is just looking at me like, what the hell is wrong with you?
Okay, and we are at dead even going into this final stock. This is
Not what I
anyone's
wanted to see.
game.
Come.
I was going to cry if it ended right there.
Ganon, get away from the edge. Get away from the edge!
Stay by the edge. Stay by the edge.
Yeah, there is a
Again, that
reason
puts-
why the Woopers tend to stay away from this stage. It is just too much of a gamble to be picking.
Yeah. Same with the Cleavers.
And that does it. That is
Yes!
that is an early pickup for Ganondorf, an important win to get the Sand Dragons Knight started off on a good direction.
Oh, my heart.
Terry, we talked about this. You were doing so well.
No, he had me scared there. Good on Terry. Good on Terry.
Alright,
I
now
don't
we are
normally
moving
sweat
on
with
to
Ganondorf.
our second match on Small Battlefield. Now, Small Battlefield, I think, may be a stage that starts to gain a bit more popularity as time moves on and as people start to get more of a meta within this league starts to figure itself out. You know, stages like Gerudo Valley just becoming a bit risky. As I've said, my team has really been prioritizing stages that are a bit less of a gamble to be selecting. Small battlefield, very much a good stage for fighters who have a bit of movement options, but still like to be up close and personal. And Wario is moving fast today.
I know.
All of the... So far, all of the Sand Dragons have just been off to such explosive starts. Really, really under that philosophy of the most important span of time in this match is the first 30 or so seconds, and it's a pretty good start.
That's some good back and forth here.
Wario just such an impressive combo fighter in this game. Ironically, making him a pretty good matchup for his opponent Ken tonight. It's just Wario is going to be coming at you from every direction conceivable, and then hitting you and maybe doing things you wouldn't expect a person to be able to do. I don't think anyone's head should get that big.
Yeah, he's kind of our wild card, so
So even beyond a wild card, he's just a weird card. Well, this is definitely a knockout for Wario. Easy pickup off of the Smash Ball.
Yeah.
that's a decent block. Probably the best that motorcycle's done this season.
Honestly, I've been very impressed with the motorcycle this game.
It's a pretty good... he's had a pretty nice combo off of it. The motorcycle and then going into the down tilt attack was really, really good. Oh, barely Ken able to get back onto the stage.
Damn.
Ken's air
Wario,
game
what do
isn't great, but historically it's been just good enough to stop him from completely failing out.
Yeah. Come on, Wario. You had a decent lead. Come on, pick up the pace.
It's briefly coming in.
I think Ken's a fighter who, I will say, I think has definitely gotten a little bit, not necessarily, just very unlucky with some of his matchups this season.
Oh!
Wario almost goes in glory hunting, but then suddenly thinks better of it.
Good. Was worried.
I'm not quite ready to call Ken a potential man, but I definitely think he has the capabilities for better.
Oh, he's just stopped Wario from eating the motorcycle.
Now here is a question, a rare opportunity for us to have 3 other GMs on. So first off, is everyone planning on... we will have a bit of a break between seasons 1 and 2, but first off, is everyone at least interested in staying on for a second season?
Possibly.
Yeah, definitely.
I kind of want to see how. Kind of want to see how the schedule looks for a second season, because depending on when you want to have it, that's too far in the future to tell.
Well,
but yeah, I am interested in coming on for another season.
and streaming times can obviously adjust. Becca, what about you?
Oh yeah, I'm down.
Oh wow.
Things are...
No, sorry to interrupt. That was I
No.
thought Ken was almost had almost fallen off there.
I'm waiting on it. Come on, Wario, please. He's not.
Oh, they are playing on that edge.
So,
holding my breath over here.
a question I wanted to pose. We are gonna... I've got some at least drafts for a proposal for the next season, but I think it is either going to be each team guaranteed can retain 2 fighters,
Okay.
or... Oh, we are almost out of time here, too. We are very much approaching sudden death. Let's see how this happens, and then we can talk. Oh no!
No!
Oh
Yes!
goodness! Wario ends up being the one with the off-screen, the off-stage faux pas.
And the match is going so good for him too.
Wow, that
The
was
awkward
an
squad needs
unexpected.
this for morale.
That was an unexpected turnabout.
He's not getting his garlic tonight. God damn it.
So,
I almost spat out my drink.
at any rate, what I've been laying out a few proposals that'll be put to the rest of the GMs. Either retaining guaranteed one fighter and having a probability of retaining 2 more, or everyone can just guaranteed retain 2 fighters. Now, with all of that said, when it comes to second season and building up from there, who on your rosters do you think would be the ones, assuming you could only keep 2, who would be your go-to picks for who you want to retain?
Oh, for me, Sora and Sephiroth, definitely. Those two are like my powerhouses.
Sora and Sephi, okay?
Ganondorf, obviously. It's kind of a toss-up between Donkey Kong and Isabelle right now for me.
Yeah. Also kind of got like your most showy versus like your backstage like management.
Speaking of Donkey Kong, we have a Kong. I was gonna call this a Kong bong, but I don't think that's quite right.
No, this kind of feels more like a family feud.
Yeah. But before we proceed, Becca, do you have any idea who would be your go-to for retention?
Let's see how Diddy Kong and Min Min do tonight, and I'll let you know.
Fair enough. I think the go-to for me, Zelda is up there, and actually I think, probably based on how things have been going, Hero is making a very strong case for it.
Yeah.
But let's get started with match number 3.
Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Come on, DK.
Come on, DK.
Little lowercase DK.
Oh yeah. There's 2 of them.
No,
What was...
what is happening?
I don't
No.
know.
We are going for some offstage shenanigans already. This is quite the start to be off to. We have 2 certified menaces going into it. Those banana peels, always such a nuisance.
This is a real banana slammer, I must say.
It is. Now, the problem Donkey Kong is dealing with, Diddy Kong is very light, but if you are getting him out of here, you need to send him flying straight into that blast zone. You are not going to get just a little off stage with how good a recovery those that jetpack is.
Gonna get it.
2 excellent but also very different final smashes from these fighters. Donkey Kong's is, you know, you have to get him into the punch, but if you get him, it's almost a guaranteed kill. Diddy Kong's not as destructive, but also almost impossible to miss. So both of them have their own strengths and weaknesses they bring into this matchup, at least for these final smashes.
Alright, DK, you gotta
Donkey
stock
Kong-
off. Get some gravy before he knocks you out. Come on.
Donkey Kong also brings something else, another advantage into this matchup. He is quite large. But, wow,
Ooh.
Diddy Kong hits a little bit harder than you would expect him to, and just sends his opponent out of there.
Yeah,
People often
but
overlook the little guys.
Oh, but I think Donkey
Never
Kong
mind.
knocked his jetpack off of him and just sent him out of there, just straight into the Shadow Realm.
I rescind my
Yeah,
comment.
there was no recovering from that.
He's got his work cut out for him now. Come on,
Good
DK.
play from DK. I mean, he's... You know, Donkey Kong's had his ups and downs this season, but this one is personal. Like, if he loses this fight, he'll never live this down on DK Island. How is he supposed to be the leader of the DK crew if he can't even beat his sidekick?
Are they sidekicks? I thought it was like his nephew. Or am I thinking
mean,
of something different?
I'm not sure what the legal relationship is, but Diddy Kong's status has pretty much always been as Donkey Kong's sidekick.
No, I know that. I just, for some reason, I always thought it was like they were, like uncle and nephew.
I don't know how the Kong family tree exactly works out.
I may be
looking it up
think-
as we speak.
Yeah, I may be
He
thinking of
is
something else.
Donkey Kong's nephew.
Okay, I wasn't crazy.
So it's kind
was
of
trying to
a Huey, Dewey, and Louie situation here.
That was actually what I was thinking, and I was like, wait a minute, something's not right. Oh, okay. Got a lot of gravy on him. Come on.
Oh, Diddy Kong doing that little dance there.
Come on. Pay attention to the clock, DK. Come on.
He's got a minute and over 130 damage. I don't think the timer is going to be a worry here.
You say that. Get the smash. Get the smash. Come on.
Did he? Yeah!
Oh,
Oh, Diddy gets the smash, but Donkey Kong smashes Diddy's spine.
Oh, that was a backbreaker right there.
Oh,
Alright, and that is match point Sand Dragons.
Well, I think Diddy has lost his guaranteed spot on the team.
no.
We are moving on to Peach's Castle 64. A bit of an unorthodox pick for this next fight, but we have some pretty unorthodox fighters coming in. So,
Okay, come on, Izzy. I believe in you.
you know her, you love her. She is the one that is managing morale and the team's taxes. It is Isabelle. Taking on the Duck Hunt Dog.
It's dog versus dog.
A little bit, yeah.
Doggy dog world.
Got that
This
dog
really,
out.
you know, I know we've already been talking about like Disney cartoons, but this also kind of draws in a question. How does the sentience work? What is the difference between an Isabelle and a Duck Hunt? Like, where do you get the difference between Goofy and Pluto?
Oh, Izzy, please be careful.
I heard somewhere that a Goofy is
Izzy, don't be
actually a
careful.
cow.
I mean, they're wrong, but I think, like in Disney, I think the difference maker here is that Isabelle wears clothes.
Yeah.
You know,
Also,
you make an
stands
excellent
on two
move.
legs.
That was an excellent play, Izzy. You set off his own dynamite.
Isabelle's really, quite literally fishing for something here. Oh, but she pocketed the
She pocketed
the
the
can
dynamite.
and gets the Duck Hunt with his own can.
That's my girl. That's my girl.
She does it again.
Oh, she did it again.
The pocket ability that the Animal Crossing characters have is such a strange ability, just because it always causes weird things to happen.
Oh, there goes the dynamite. Good thing Duck Hunt has a lot of it to go around. And his ball.
Back on that damage. Come on.
Isabelle's got it,
Oh,
And she uses
yep.
it.
and she builds a town hall on Duck Hunt. This is a great showing so far for Isabelle.
Yeah. And she hasn't lost a stock yet.
I knew it was a gamble, bringing out Duck Hunt. This is his last chance, and he is well aware of the fact.
Oh,
All right,
And it's
it,
stock.
all right, Izzy, that was just your first stock. Come on.
Both of these fighters well aware a Christy Gnome fate could be awaiting them if they lose this.
I am not understanding the reference, but I'm.
She
not gonna ask for
is.
details again.
She is Trump's.
Oh no. I know.
Yeah.
I was thinking celebrity.
Oh. Well, I mean, strictly speaking, is famous, but yeah, not really a celebrity, I guess.
Come on, Izzy.
Honestly, I did not know you could get through the that bottom platform right there.
I did not know that either. It looked too solid.
All of the 64 stages are just a little bit jank. I mean, it says something about the design priorities for the first Smash Bros. For the fact that the only tournament legal stage they have is the Kirby Dreamland stage, and it's still not very ideal because you can't turn the Wispy Woods blow
careful, Izzy,
off.
careful. He is so close. Come on. Choke now. How much punishment can this mutt take?
That much, apparently.
Woo!
I think Duck Hunt's going to have a meeting with our HR department starting Monday morning.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Alright, Kevin, that is going to advance you to a 5-3 record, which I believe does lock you in for a playoffs slot.
Nice. I am disappointed in Wario, but that
Meanwhile, the
I
awkward
was actually
squad.
starting to get nervous.
Meanwhile, the awkward squad, I believe, is going to be mathematically eliminated after tonight, which they will have a chance for redemption next season. They will be coming in with a first. They will most certainly be coming in with a very high priority draft, and hopefully with a bit more of a. Hopefully a bit more of a coordinated draft, the team can rise to new heights. Now, we are going to move on to our second round, which is going to be the Woopers versus the Tea Time. Alright, and our first match is going to be something of a... we are going to have what you might call... a hero versus, to be quite frank, a zero. Fox, currently, after Bayonetta was able to defy all odds to take a win, Fox now holds the record for the longest losing streak in League history. In all honesty, we have...
Bayonetta, but that one was broken.
Yeah, Bayonetta's actually won something now.
Yeah.
We have quite a lot of really rough losing streaks, and a lot of them are on the Tea Time. Really, the only fighters that they have that have had a pretty good track record are Zero Suit and Pichu, of all fighters. Alright, now, let's head on into this and see how this round goes. Fox, I believe his most recent outing was a pretty rough defeat at the Claws of Wolf. No, the defeat of, at the hands of Donkey Kong last week. Alright, well, pretty good start, actually, for Fox. But that's the thing with Hero. You have to remember, you are always just one critical hit away from catastrophe. And those spells, man, they are... Oh, wow. Did not think Fox was going to make it back there.
That was an impressive recovery.
Had that Flame Strike been a hit, that would have been catastrophic. And Hero is able to pick up that kill, capitalizing on the kind of random up special from Fox. And Hero snipes the smash ball. He is taking everything from Fox. The smash, his dignity, his stocks, his lunch money.
Maybe even his clothes.
Alright, he's at this point just building up the percentage, just waiting to make this a guaranteed KO.
Yeah. So we gotta be...
Nope,
Nope.
falls a little short. Don't use the kamikaze, Hero.
It's not worth it. Oh.
Oh, that was devious.
Oh, that was masterful. The ice spell into the hit. Oh my goodness. Fox is really having a bad night. Hero really has become he was really a late season discovery for this team, just how much potential this fighter has, but he has been making a name for himself. I believe this would be his 4th consecutive win.
Oh. Well, he is kind of low on MP right now.
Maybe low on mana, but he still has 2 completely untouched stocks. And honestly, there's at least a chance he may not even need them.
Yeah, this could be our first 3-0 win.
That Zoom always does something fun. Okay, that's gonna be a pickup for Fox. But an easy smash into... Wow, Hero just comes in, takes, again, everything. And a decimation of a win for Hero. That was an incredibly good start.
What just happened was just Mo throwing Barney out of the bar just for him to appear behind him.
Yeah. And the greatest hits tape for the Woopers continues into our next round as the lady who built the franchise, Zelda, steps into the ring to take on Jigglypuff.
Not sure this would be the fight I want on against such a heavy hitter against Zelda.
Indeed. But, I don't know, Puff has definitely had a good start for this. Oh my... The full rest. Jigglypuff is playing like a different fighter.
Yes, he's doing really well.
This has been one of the best openings I think we've seen from almost anyone all season.
Yeah, Jigglypuff knew who she was going up against, and she knew she had to bring her A game.
I guess Puff has really been studying the VODs these last few weeks. While everyone else was eating their Thanksgiving turkey, Jigglypuff was training.
Oh,
Gotta respect that that grind. And that's the first stock for Puff.
Wonder what music she set her montage to. Probably her own.
Well, Zelda quickly comes in to equalize this. That Triforce of Wisdom, if you are over 100% when it finishes, you are dead.
I'm
Is it always
pretty sure
Jigglypuff
Jigglypuff was vaporized by that.
Yes, Kevin?
No, I was gonna say, is it a, I guess 100% is the guarantee. Is it not so guaranteed under it?
It can send you. It can launch you, but it is a guaranteed execute if you're over 100. Alright.
Ooh!
Zelda has locked in now. Jigglypuff may have been at the gym working on her montage, but Zelda has been blasting Cynthia's champion theme, and it is showing.
Oh god, I wonder if it was just, if that first stock was just a warm-up.
Zelda really putting those phantoms and that Din's fire to use, making really just piling the damage on to Jigglypuff. Shaman in the background reminding Zelda about the true spirit of Thanksgiving as Zelda serves up a walloping. Zelda once again reminding why her name is signing all of the documentation for this franchise. She is a legend. Now, for our third match, we are turning to a bout that has been possibly something that people might have been asking about for quite a while at this point. Pikachu, the traded darling of the Woopers, is taking on Pichu. Let's see how this goes.
It
Is
seems
this
to
like
be a
the-
good night for these particularly fraught battles.
Yeah, it's a lot of familial fights today.
This is a storyline match here.
Who is the better? Yeah.
I will be frank with everyone. I completely forgot Pikachu was even in this tournament.
Pikachu's been taking names though. The Woopers very much appreciated the acquisition we made. We approached the Myrmidons about acquiring him in a trade for Robin, and well, it was a deal that I think both teams have benefited from. Alright, and Pikachu has taken the lead, but Pichu takes it tries to even it, but again, everything Pichu does hurts itself, so if Pichu is not winning, he is losing.
Honestly, with how fast they're moving, it gets a little hard to keep track of everything.
A little bit.
At least that's what my experience with like BD characters. It gets hard to follow sometimes. I need to go to the eye doctor.
Both of these fighters, again, I've noticed they are very hesitant to use their Thunder, which is just so interesting because it's such a good move.
Oh! I thought Pikachu spiked Pichu.
As did I. I was hoping that might have been a good kill secure.
Though I was like, yeah, but I was like, though I will say the side that Pichu came up from, I wasn't expecting that. Is like, wait, Pichu was down. How did they come from the side? Ooh.
Struggling to get that second stop.
They are just trading blows right now. Oh, Pichu, that was almost a.
Oh, that was such a good combo from Pikachu. Alright, and if Pikachu's able to just rack up some damage, this match is all but over.
Oh, we got the smash ball.
We have not seen one of those so far this set, so let's see how this can change things. Alright, Pichu's got it. Oh, there we go. There's a Thunder. Alright, Pikachu is absolutely dead off of this, but Pichu is not unscathed by that final smash.
Oh my god.
Oh, did anyone see that Death Battle's having Ash versus Yugi?
I did not.
Oh,
Yeah.
I honestly have not been keeping up with death battles in.
Neither have I. It's probably the first matchup that I might actually go see, mostly because I'm curious. Like, how are you going to do that? You have literally cards versus Pokemon. Is Ash just gonna have a deck of Pokemon cards and that's how they're gonna do it? Make it a shadow game of it? I don't know.
And there we go.
Oh,
Pikachu claims it off the spike. And that is a clean 3-0 victory for the Woopers. I knew I had made the right pick when I had invested in Pikachu.
You did.
Alright, and I believe with this match locked in, I think... Yes. I believe now we do have all of our guaranteed playoff teams decided. Because even if Xander were to get... Well, actually... Depending on how... No, I need to actually do the... I forgot I need to do the differentials by hand. This is going to put Willow to a -11, so no matter how badly Xander does this week and next and how well Willow does, I do not believe he can end up with a worse record. So, we do have our playoff teams determined now. And the Woopers are also guaranteed taking the first seed. So we will have fighting for the other 5 slots, and at this point fighting for placement. The Star Cleavers, the Lattes, the Sand Dragons, the Marauders, and the Myrmidons. So, let's start fighting for placement. Danny, you want that second seed.
Yes, I do.
Alright, and this is going to be your first step to taking it. The first step taken onto Delfino Plaza. The good news! You've got one of your best coming in right off the bat. Even better news! You are going up against the Myrmidons' worst. Because here comes Bayonetta.
Like, oh my. I was shocked when I saw that Xander picked her for this. I mean, no. This is fucking suicide.
Bayonetta has, once again, 1 win, 7 losses. She has been picked every week. And unless I am mistaken, first picked every week. No, not quite. But I believe Bayonetta has always been within the first 3 matches, so she is always in this. And apart from that truly unfortunate match the previous week, she has never managed to secure a win. Let's see. Sora's got the early lead. Let's see if he is able to pick up the pace.
Oh, he's doing a pretty good job of it.
Both these fighters at 69 percentage points, but Sora does have a full stock on Bayonetta.
Yeah.
decent hit from Bayonetta.
And Bayonetta is down to her final stock. Sora still has all 3 intact and still a little bit of life in this first one yet.
Dumb question.
Yes.
How old is Sora?
Danny?
PH1, 14.
Well, I mean, Bayonetta has also had a quite a storied track record of losing to children in this. She's lost to Pikachu, lost to Pichu, lost to Joker. So, you know, losing to minors is kind of her wheelhouse.
Use it?
I highly doubt Xander is not going to make Bayonetta Garantia because that is just how he is, especially from what I know. Oh,
I mean, at this point, you have to respect the commitment to it. But it also means, you know, I don't think anyone... I think he could also safely afford to drop her and just pick her up during the draft, because I cannot see a world where anyone is exactly going to be chomping at the bit to sign on Bayonetta for the next season.
Yeah, but if he does,
Well,
Ness.
and in a completely predictable outcome, Sora has taken victory, setting the Star Cleavers off on a good starting trajectory. Alright, next up, the other main tentpole of this franchise, Sephiroth. Will be taking on... You know, I am very disappointed because Xander had a great opportunity for a Sephiroth versus Cloud match, and he failed to take it. That's just extremely unfortunate.
Yeah, he played Cloud.
Oh, damn it. Whoopsie.
You wanted it to happen so much, you put it right into being.
Boy, okay. Whoopsie doodles, everybody.
Good game.
Alright, so we are gonna be making the actual match happen here. You know what?
What was his
Well-
actual pick?
It was Samus, but you know what? While I have a Kirby stage queued up, I'm not gonna miss the opportunity for where'd it go? Where is it? I have been playing a lot of Kirby Air Riders these last few weeks.
Oh yeah, how is it?
So keep in mind, I am as biased of an audience as possible. I love it so much. Kirby Air Ride was one of the first video games I ever played and ever owned. So I have been squeeing at this game like a child. And it looks like the music has Samus amped up too.
Come on, Seth.
I do hope when we do inevitably get a new Smash Bros. Game, I do hope we end up switching Samus to either the Prime 4 or the Dread design. I just hate this design of Samus, the other M era. Because it really represents a low point in the series. But meanwhile, hey, new Prime game and an amazing 2D game on the Switch. It feels like we really are in a new golden age for Metroid. Which, as one of my favorite series ever, I am very happy.
Come on, Seth, off ya.
I can't get over the juxtaposition of this idyllic stage and these rather serious characters.
I mean, Sephiroth is the exact kind of motherfucker that ends up fighting Kirby in a place like this. The progression of a Kirby game usually goes about like this. Stage 1. Oh no, King Dedede stole your cake. That's horrible. Stage 5. Defeat God.
Yeah, that does line up with my experiences playing Kirby 64.
Oh yeah. Zero, you know, it's not a Kirby without a biblically accurate Hell Demon. And Samus picks up that first stock at a actually pretty slow start. But Sephiroth returns the favor right in kind.
We got the smash ball.
The funny thing about Air Riders 2 is that it is the most Smash Brothers coded game I think I've ever played. Everything about it just feels like a Smash Bros game. Which, it does make sense. Oh, Samus dodged it.
Whiffed it.
That was some impressive footwork from Samus.
Is it really footwork if you're just dropping down?
Kevin,
Yes.
do you mind? Anyway, both of these fighters are... They are really going back and forth. This is... As Sephiroth slams it, this is one of the most back and forth matches I think we've had all night.
Not doing good for my blood pressure, though.
Sephiroth can keep up that damage. Ooh, okay. He's smoking, so he's going to he's gonna lose his stock soon. And that timer's running down fast.
But Samus
And
just...
there we go.
Some not so great footwork from Samus. And Sephiroth is victorious.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that he is.
Danny, GameCube or Wii Pokemon Stadium? I don't think it matters because I don't think they transform.
Now let's do Wii.
Yeah, I literally do not think it matters. There's some slight differences in the background, but I don't think they're gonna change. Alright. So we have your Inkling. There it is. Taking on the Eichling. Ike has been one of the rocks for the Myrmidons franchise. Although he has been having quite the struggles in the last few weeks. His record is maybe not what you would hope it would be. He was defeated by Villager the previous week. Although, he also was the fighter who has been able to peel a win off of Ganondorf.
Again, I am choosing to blame the stage, not Ganon.
Fair enough.
Yeah, meanwhile, Inkling's kind of like a bit of a wild card.
Oh, and anyone who says I'm just coping can take it up with the Big G himself.
God?
Yeah. No, Ganon.
Well, him too, but I'm talking about Ganon.
Yeah.
Or the small eye. But speaking of I's and L's, Ike has managed to take a stock off of Inkling, but Inkling is not gonna let that stand.
Nope.
By the way, this is match point. So, if the Myrmidons want to start making a comeback, it has to happen now. A little too slow on that one. But, comes back and picks it up. Alright, Inkling, you might want to fill up that ink. You don't want to find yourself like my printer does when I need to get some tax documents printed. Out of ink! Yeah, Inkling, there's nothing in the gun, honey.
god. Gotta get away from Ike first. Which is proving to be a problem.
Inkling really needs to bring out the A game for this one, because with Ike, there is not going to be any quarter. He is just such a heavy hitter, and his air game is better than you might give him credit for. Alright,
Oh, yeah,
Inkling's
smash
picking up
ball.
that smash. Alright, pretty easy pickup. And point blank right in Ike's face. That is... kicks him out of it, but kicks him to his death. And Inkling again, just doing a really poor job managing that ink supply.
To be fair, Ike is making sure to get up close and personal.
Inkling has had plenty of chances to fill that up, so this is, I think, just an F on her part. But still, we are down to our last stocks, so this is still a very much anyone's game territory. And again, Inkling just a little bit slow on that that smash after putting Ike in the ground. Again, missing that attack.
And the
Again.
timer is clocking down.
True, we are once again out of ink. Oh, that was close. That was extremely close.
Got this. Getting back! Getting back! Now, but she has to use it!
Those dodges have been perfect. One good hit from Ike will easily take out the Inkling. Alright, one way or another, this smash ball is going to cause the end of this match. Ike has it. Do or die. No, Ike whiffs it. But he takes it. Ike manages to defeat the Inkling. Alright. The Myrmidons are not going down without a fight this day. As we move on to match 4 on Mementos. Kirby will be taking on Cloud for real this time. No need for an intro, no time. I am so excited to see this match. You know, Persona 3 or Persona 4 is a good look for Kirby.
That was also the game that got me into Persona.
I was a Persona 5, but I do love 4, and I'm very, very hopeful for the remake.
It is also the game that got me to get a Vita, which I wish still had support. Like the Vita.
Alright, Kirby's off to a pretty good start, but Ike, such a heavy, heavy-duty hitter.
I mean Cloud.
Yeah, that guy. But Kirby's no slouch with that mallet either. Look, power scaling wise, Kirby I think is one of the strongest characters in this entire series, so put some respect on the K.
We got the
Alright, Smash Ball is on the table. Ike has it.
Oh no.
Kirby knocks it off of him.
Yep.
Ike's got it again.
You keep telling me. Sorry, Cloud.
And Cloud picks it up with that Omni Slash. This is gonna kill. Yep, no questions there. And Kirby's really gonna have to, well, the A game has been brought. Kirby's gonna have to close this out quickly to avoid a game 5. Nope, does not decide to use the copy ability. Kirby, you can't just let him charge his meter like that.
Okay.
Wow! That was some really heads-up play by Kirby.
Yay!
Alright, and Danny picks up the win, which is going to advance you to 6-3, and put Xander down to 3 and 6. Alright. Got one more matchup for tonight, which is going to be the Lattes versus the Marauders. Let's get it underway. And already we are heading to quite the peculiar stage as we go on to the Dracula Castle, where Corin will be taking on Mewtwo. Both of these incredible fighters. Both of them have had a pretty fantastic season so far.
3, 2, 1, go!
It's like, I think Corin is holding a nice lead.
Yeah, no, very good start for Corin so far. Corin is really going to have to make sure to send Mewtwo flying, though. His recovery is pretty good, but Mewtwo is a little bit lighter than you'd give him, than you would think he is. All that psychic power. Alright, Mewtwo's Anime Blast is stronger than Corin's. But Corin's spiky things are better than Mewtwo. Alright, Smash is online. This is a great opportunity for Corin to push her advantage. Wow, and that takes it.
And takes a stop too.
Yeah, Corin is not... Corin has a hot date or something. She wants this match done and fast.
Yeah, she has a good chance of 3-stalking this, I think.
Very possible. She's... Yeah, Mewtwo already has more damage on his final stock than Corin has already. That is nuts. Wow.
Oh. Okay,
Well,
maybe-
not quite,
maybe-
not quite.
Maybe we should keep our mouth shut about that.
The caster curse is absolutely real.
Yeah.
That was a retaliation. Holy shit.
Mewtwo's turning on, but the time to do
It's
that
too
was
late.
about a minute and a half ago.
That was great.
And Corrin takes a very decisive match 1. Alright, now we're moving into what could be one of the best games of the night, as we have Joker versus Wolf as our next match. Going back to Prism Tower, the home stage for the Lattes.
Start the battle. Joker.
Taking on Wolf.
Wolf.
Wolf, right now, has really become, maybe quietly, but one of the best players on the roster for the Marauders. One thing you will find if you look at their stat sheet, though, the Marauders are impressively good at spreading around match time. Every player on their team has been picked 5 times so far.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they are spreading match time extremely fairly. And in all fairness, their team is just loaded up with just stone cold killers.
Yeah.
I'm obviously biased towards my own roster, but Logan definitely wins my pick for one of the scariest lineups in this league. Wolf, however, I don't know, maybe been drinking on the job a little bit and self-destructs. Joker's probably dead off of this, but still, what is now an even game should have been advantage Wolf. I mean, I guess it keeps Joker off the Persona a little bit, but still, that was not a great, and if you're a Joker in this situation, you will take the current state of things. You don't want that, though.
Ooh, was left behind.
Oh, yeah. Joker's grappling hook is not super reliable, and on a stage like this, it is not something you want to be having to fall back on. Suddenly, this is looking really good for Wolf. Wow. Okay. Off of some pretty unfortunate unforced errors, Wolf is able to clap back. And takes it. Let's move on to game... Oh, we have a treat coming up for you for game 3.
Oh.
We are going to the boxing ring for this next match. As we have one flyweight and one heavyweight champion coming into the ring. Repping the Lattes, weighing in at 120 pounds-ish. Where'd he go? There he is. Little Mac. In the other corner, weighing in at 183 pounds. Incineroar. No, Mac
Buck?
weighs 107 pounds.
Oh, wow.
So, boxing versus wrestling.
Yeah, and Mac is definitely out of his weight class.
He's quick on his feet, though.
Yeah. Okay. Incineroar would be falls into the weight class of cruiserweight. But Mac, you know, Mac's taken on fighters who weigh 400 pounds, so this is not unfamiliar territory for him.
They're playing dangerous with that edge.
The fire might be. Although I only say might be, considering some of the people he has taken on. He's got one of his opponents drinking in the ring, so... Oof, and the counter. Oof. This is going to be a fast match, folks. This is a stage that both of these fighters love, and both of these fighters can really make things turn very fast.
Oh,
Max
he got it.
this. I don't think we've really seen Max Smash from him at all this season.
So if he decides to use it.
Oh, he's using it, and yep, Incineroar is absolutely gone.
Damn.
Yeah. No, Mac, this is only Mac's second time stepping into the ring, if you believe it.
And that's a ring out.
Alright, we are at even.
That's it.
And that'll do it. That edge. That is so unfortunate. Alright.
Admirable battle from Little Mac, though.
We have going into what could be our last match. We are at game point for the Marauders. This is their opportunity to try to take a season back that has been falling off the rails. As we are heading to the Super Happy Tree. Stepping in for the Marauders, Lucario. Stepping in for the Lattes, Pac-Man. Now, Pac-Man, famously, the one fighter to ruin Bayonetta's defeated streak. Can he redeem himself and protect his franchise's record? Everything is on the line for both of these teams. If Liza wins, that is bringing her one step closer to that vaulted quarterfinals, semifinals bye. No, quarterfinals bye. And for Logan, this is trying to get himself into contention for that seeding. It is still possible for Logan to take second seed. He has a pretty good differential. So every win matters at this point. And these two fighters are going blow for blow against each other. And Pac-Man takes the first stock.
Yeah, he knows Lucario is dangerous at those high percentages. Oh!
Oh no!
What is he doing?
Pac-Man with his line chase fumbles it. Oh, this is the kind of play you cannot afford in a situation like this.
Can we even call that a self-destruct? I don't know what to call it.
Oh, I would absolutely call that a self-destruct. That was a horribly unforced error.
It's almost a ring out.
Almost, but this stage famously has such far platforms.
Yeah, I'm surprised how wide this stage is. This looks like a small battlefield.
Yeah, it's one of the interesting quirks that this one has. We have not seen a whole lot of Super Happy Tree.
I'd have to keep this one on my radar. This one more mobile fighters.
Yeah, be careful. I guess that could be used against you.
True.
Yeah, it might be a bit of an issue if you've got a fighter who doesn't have so much launching power, but Pac-Man does take the stock. Now we just need to have avoid any more mistakes like that.
Oh, we got the smash ball.
Pac-Man's going for it. Lucario's getting at it. Let's see. I think Lucario's got it. Yes. And that is going to be a pretty easy KO for Lucario. But Lucario still has a fair amount of ground he's going to have to make up. But he can do it. That aura is only getting stronger. He is quite literally farming his aura. I don't know if I've made that joke before, but if not, there it is. The powerful aura is, all well and good, but, obviously the caveat is to use it, you actually have to hit your opponent.
Yeah.
There we go.
Ugh.
Okay, almost.
Almost a bad fumble. Oh no. Okay.
Oh, Pac-Man getting the resets. I think the weird angles of this stage are causing Pac-Man's CPU a little bit of...
20 seconds.
Oh.
Oh. And we could go into sudden death.
Should be quite the way to end off the night. Nope.
Yeah.
And there
Alright.
it is.
6 seconds. 1 second.
Very close call from Pac-Man.
Alright. We've got one more match to decide it all. We are going. Finishing off the night on Brinstar, where Mr. Game & Watch will be taking on Falco.
That'll be interesting.
These are two incredible fighters to watch. Let's see how they do. And the Brinstar melee music. This is such a Smash Bros. Melee matchup. Oh, I love it. I love it. They're moving like it's melee. Game & Watch coming in with some interesting tricks here. No crazy moves yet. So far, pretty, all things considered. Well, no, I shouldn't have said anything. Falco claims first blood.
Thanks, Mom.
Man, that up attack from Game & Watch, just such a menace.
Yeah, especially to stay like this.
Yeah, Falco getting payback for that that combo. That is gonna take Game & Watch down. This is looking real scary if you're the Lattes. Game & Watch is gonna need a miracle. Gonna need to pull a lot of 9s.
Hard to try and take that first stop.
Well, Game & Watch is able to at least get that, but there's got a lot of work that needs to be done if Game & Watch wants to take this.
Yeah.
Still, I don't think anyone would blame betting on Falco right now. Wow, really? That's what did it.
End game.
Alright. Alright. And that is going to bring us to the end for tonight. Now let's get everything all added up. Alright, that is going to be a +1 for Logan, and a -1 for Liza, a +4 for me, and a +3 for me. No, I have a 14, not a 114, and a -4 for -3 for Willow. Listen to me, can't talk. Okay, +2 for the Cleavers, -2 for the Myrmidons. And then Kevin, you won by 2, so that's going to be +2 for you, and -2 for Becca. Alright, so here is where the standings now officially stand. Kevin!
Mhm.
You had a great night.
I did have a good night.
I just need to figure out where I have made a boo-boo in here, because Logan currently has more wins than he should.
Hold on, let's count what's here.
So it's counting off of the E column, so...
Okay, counting off of the E column.
Alright, well, I will fix the spreadsheet at some point. That's not what's important right now. But, Kevin, after tonight, you are now in 3rd.
Yes!
Here is where the standings are at. Right now, the Woopers are at a commanding 8-1 record. And they are sitting at a record of a differential of 14. They will be claiming the first seed for playoffs.
Yay.
Then below that is Danny and the Star Cleavers at a record of 6-3. Right now, you are the most likely to be claiming that second seed, although, Danny, you are going to need to win your match next week.
Oof. Pressure's on.
Because otherwise, if you and Kevin end up with a 6-4 record, Kevin will beat you on differentials. Kevin, you have the second best differential in the league at 6. So your matches, you win hard, and your losses are close. Liza is also fighting for a potential shot, but Liza does need to win, and both of you need... No. Liza, no matter what, cannot beat Danny's record. So Liza can get as high as 3rd. And then Logan and Xander are going to be fighting for, well, at this point, almost guaranteed to be looking at that play-in spot. yes. Xander cannot get higher than, I think, 5th. I think he may be locked in at 6th, actually. So, I will send some diagrams of what potential playoff matchups are going to look like. But next week is the last one, folks. Becca, you are going to be taking on Liza and the Lattes. Kevin, we will be crossing blades for the first time.
Wait, really? For the first time? Hold on.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Danny, you are up against Willow, and Xander will be playing Logan. So, good luck in that last round, everybody. And I will see you all next week.
See you then.
Next week.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.